a cracked clay road, carrying a weight that the good Lord don't know. Saw her in the neon of a highway bar, bleeding out her secrets in the back of my car. Just a ghost town drifter with a rusted blade, hiding from the debts that I never paid. And the storm clouds gather like an unpaid debt. Ain't nothing in this world that the earth forgets. You can't outrun the rain when the thunder's in your blood. You can pray for the water, but the water brings the flood. Yeah, the devil's at the crossroads, and he's calling out your name. Whoa. You can't outrun the rain. Rusty tin roof and a loaded gauge, reading out the verses of a burning page. Shadows moving heavy by the twisted pine, pouring out the whiskey like communion wine. Got a rear view mirror full of burning towns, but the heavy hand of justice keeps tracking me down. Now the lightning striking like a judge's gavel, down a lonely highway of spitting gravel. You can't outrun the rain when the thunder's in your blood. You can pray for the water, but the water brings the flood. Yeah, the devil's at the crossroads, and he's calling out your name. Whoa. You can't outrun the rain. Wash my hands in the river wide, but the water turned to black on the other side. Yeah, the water turned to black. Oh, you can't outrun the rain when the thunder's in your blood. You can pray for the water, but the water brings the flood. Yeah, the devil's at the crossroads, got a ledger with your name. Oh, oh, oh. You can't outrun the rain. No, you can't outrun the rain when you're made of dust and mud, just a sinner on the run. With sinner in your blood. Yeah, the road knows my name. There's a rusted out sign on Highway 9 where the crows don't bother to fly. Got a bottle of mash and a pocket of ash and a storm brewing dark in the sky. I left my conscience in a roadside motel, right next to the Gideon Bible. And the wind starts howling a minor chord like a choir of the damned begging for the Lord. But the Lord ain't listening to a soul like mine tonight, 'cause the devil don't deal in silver, he only takes payment and pain. walking heavy on the blacktop, washing my sins in the rain. Yeah, heaven's too high and hell's locked its doors. So I belong to the dust evermore. Past a neon cross, flickering red in a ghost town, drowning in sand. Met a one-eyed man with a deck of cards, said he held my life in his hand. I just poured him a glass of that liquid regret and told him I'm heavily in debt. Now the wind's back howling that minor chord, like a choir of the damned begging for the Lord. But the Lord ain't listening to a soul like mine tonight, 'cause the devil don't deal in silver, he only takes payment in pain. I'm a ghost walking heavy on the blacktop, washing my sins in the rain. Yeah, heaven's too high and hell's locked its doors. So I belong to the dust evermore. I traded my shadows for a minute of light. I ran from the hounds in the dead of the night. But you can't outrun what is in your own blood. No, you can't wash it clean in the floor, 'cause the devil don't deal in silver, he only takes payment in pain. I'm a ghost walking heavy on the blacktop, washing my sins in the rain. Yeah, heaven's too high and hell's locked its doors. So I belong to the dust evermore, evermore. Just shadows on the blacktop. Water keeps secret till it don't. There's a cup of taste on the evening breeze in a Spanish mall singing off the cypress trees. Got a shovel in the back of a beat-up Ford, trying to hide what the town can't ignore. They say the river takes the innocent down, but it spits the guilty right back to town. And the water starts rising up over the bank, full of rusty old secrets that never quite sank. Yeah, the mud's getting thick and the reckoning's near. You can bury the truth, but the dirt's gonna wash away. The river runs black when the devil comes down to play. I got mud on my boots and blood on the riverbed. Can't quiet the ghost riding around in my head. Yeah, the current is pulling, the water is cold, but it can't wash the rust off a hollowed out soul. Seen a preacher man throwing dirt on a grave with a pocket of gold for the soul he couldn't save. He looked at me with a serpent's eye, said, son, we all gotta pay by and by. I just tipped my hat to the holy man's life and watched the black water start to rise. And the water starts rising up over the bank, full of rusty old secrets that never quite sank. Yeah, the mud's getting thick and the reckoning's near. You can bury the truth, but the dirt's gonna wash away. The river runs black when the devil comes down to play. I got mud on my boots and blood on the riverbed. Can't quiet the ghosts rattling round in my head. Yeah, the current is pulling, the water is cold, but it can't wash the rust off a hollowed out soul. Washed in the water, left in the mud. You can't buy salvation with innocent blood. Let the levee break down, let the sinners all drown. Ain't no forgiveness in this godforsaken tomb. You can bury the truth, but the dirt's gonna wash away. The river runs black when the devil comes down to play. I got mud on my boots and blood on the riverbed. Can't quiet the ghosts rattling round in my head. Yeah, the current is pulling, the water is cold, but it can't wash the rust off a hollowed out soul. Hollowed out, just blood on the riverbed. The flesh fades, but the debt remains. Spurs dragging heavy on the canyon stone, underneath the moon that chills you to the bone. Riding on a bronco made of ash and night, looking for a sinner in the pale moonlight. I don't need no compass, I don't need no guide. I just follow the scent of your pride. There's a storm rolling in from the western divide. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The devil's got a ledger and he wrote your name in red. I'm the bone white rider coming out of the dark, leaving my brand on your tea-ambered heart. You can pray to the saints, you can beg to the sky, but the reaper don't blink when it's your time to die. Yeah, the gold in your pocket won't buy you a breath. Welcome to the valley of death. Six-shooter resting on a skeletal head, a cold dry wind on a non-existent lip. You thought you outran me in the summer of '69, but the clock kept ticking on the borderline. I can see your shadow shivering in the cold. I ain't here for your life, I'm here for your soul. There's a storm rolling in from the western divide. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The devil's got a ledger and he wrote your name in red. I'm the bone white rider coming out of the dark, leaving my brand on your timbered heart. You can pray to the saints, you can beg to the sky, but the reaper don't blink when it's your time to die. Yeah, the gold in your pocket won't buy you a breath. Welcome to the valley of death. You built your mansion on a foundation of lies. I can see the terror looking out of your eyes. No grave deep enough to swallow your sigh. And with a mortal world ends, my kingdom begins. I'm the bone white rider coming out of the dark, leaving my brand on your timbered heart. You can pray to the saints, you can beg to the sky, but the reaper don't blink when it's your time to die. Yeah, the gold in your pocket won't buy you a breath. Welcome to the valley of death. Right on, just bone and dust. Pour me another. Neon flickering like a dying star in the backroom shadows of a dive bomb bar. Got a wanted poster with a face like mine and a trail of tears past the county line. The sheriff's got dogs and the dogs got scent, but I ain't got a dime of the time I spent. Where the whiskey burns but the memory bites, just another outlaw in the fading light. If I make it to the border for the break of dawn, they'll say the devil took my shadow and left me his name. Riding the tempers of fury and flame, I traded my salvation for a fast getaway, with whiskey, rust, and ruin to light up the way. Yeah, some men are born just to fall from grace. I wear my damnation all over my face. Cross paths with a woman with a velvet touch, but even her love couldn't save me much. 'Cause my heart is a compass that only points south, with the taste of gunpowder still sweet in my mouth. I kissed her goodbye when the thunder rolled, and left her a pocket full of fool's gold. Well, the whiskey burns but the memory bites, just another outlaw in the fading light. If I make it to the border for the break of dawn, they'll say the devil took my shadow and left me his name. Riding the tempest of fury and flame, I traded my salvation for a fast getaway, with whiskey, rust, and ruin to light up the way. just to fall from grace. I wear my damnation all over my face. The dogs are howling and the sirens wail. I'll write my story in the county jail, or I'll die with my boots on the glory road. Oh, be in the wood of this heavy love. They'll say, the devil took my shadow and left me his name, riding the tempest of fury and flame. I traded my salvation for a fast getaway. Well, whiskey, rust, and ruin to light up the way. Yeah, some men are born just to fall from grace. I wear my damnation all over my face. Whiskey and a rug, just dust in the wind. Whiskey and a rug, just dust in the wind. The dawn is a promise I will never see. There's a rope swinging slow on the edge of the town, where the good folk gather to watch a man drown. Not in the river, but in the thick summer air, with the preacher man reciting an empty prayer. My hands are tied, but my spirit is wild. I ain't been innocent since I was a child. The hangman is waiting, adjusting his tie, looking for regret in the whites of my eye. But I ain't giving nothing to this broken down world. Oh, the gallows at midnight, standing so tight. I ain't gonna tremble, I ain't gonna fail. I walk the crooked line with the sun in my eyes, and I'll ride to perdition before the sunrise. Yeah, the law might have caught me and built me a frame, but history's gonna whisper my name. I see the sheriff pacing, checking his watch, drowning his guilt in a bottle of scotch. He knows the real sinners sleep in fine feather beds, while the boys from the dirt get a noose for their heads. Let them build their altars of silver and stone. I'll build my cathedral from blood and from bone. Hangman is waiting, adjusting his tie, looking for regret in the whites of my eye. But I ain't giving nothing to this broken down world. Oh, the gallows at midnight, standing so tight. Oh, I ain't gonna tremble, I ain't gonna fight. I walk the crooked line with the sun in my eyes, and I'll ride to perdition before the sunrise. Yeah, the law might have caught me and built me a frame, but history's gonna whisper my name. Pull the lever, boys, let the floorboards drop. You can break my neck, this heart will never stop. My ghost gonna haunt every pine in these woods and wash away your sins like a red angry flow. Oh, the gallows at midnight, standing so tall. I ain't gonna tremble, I ain't gonna fail. I walk the crooked line with the sun in my eyes, and I'll ride to perdition before the sunrise. Yeah, the law might have called me and built me a frame, but history's gonna whisper my name, whisper my name. Midnight at the gallows. There's a table set for two in a town that's long been dead. One chair for the living and one for what I dread. The dealer's got no face, just a hood and a hollow grin, and a deck of cards stained black by a century of sin. I'm betting my last heartbeat on a pair of broken kings, waiting for the bell that never rings. The lanterns flickering, the shadows start to dance. This ain't a game of skill, it's a game of final chance. And the house always wins when you're playing for your soul. I'm holding the ace of ashes in a losing hand, walking through the fire to reach the promised land. The wind's gonna blow and the dust is gonna rise. I'll see the truth reflected in the devil's gold eyes. Yeah, the pot's overflowing with the tears of the brave, and the only prize waiting is a deep, dark grave. I traded my white horse for a mule that's blind and lame. Forgot my mother's prayer and I forgot my father's name. But I remember the smell of the sulfur and the rain, and the way a lucky brave feels a lot like sudden pain. Go ahead and call, let's see what you're hiding. I've been through hell and I'm still riding. Flip the card, let the lightning strike. You ain't seen a red bell that I ain't like. I'll burn this table down before I bend my heat. No chains in the dust gonna hold on me. I'm holding the ace of ashes in a losing hand. I'm walking through the fire to reach the promised land. The wind's gonna blow and the dust is gonna rise. I'll see the truth reflected in the devil's gold eyes. Yeah, the pot's overflowing and the stakes are too high. It's a beautiful midnight to die. Of ashes, winter takes nothing
There's a fog rolling heavy over the levee tonight, hiding the sins that we did in the light. And Mississippi's muddy and it's 1,000 miles deep, holding on to secrets that it's sworn to keep. I can hear the ghosts singing from the willow tree, and they're calling out for me. Crescent like a silver hook, writing down my name in a blackened book. And the water's getting higher than it's ever been before. Down where the mud turns to blood, I'm searching for a mercy in the middle of the flow. The river is a preacher and the current is a choir, washing off the soot from a lifetime of fire. You can run for the shore, but the river knows what you're looking for. I saw an old steamship with a rusted out hull and a flag made of skin, and a captain with a skull. He waved a skeletal hand as he floated on by beneath a bruised and a heavy southern sky. I asked for a ride, but he just shook his head. He said, only the hollow can sleep in this bed. Drag me under, let the water fill my lungs. I'll speak the hidden truth in 1,000 tongues. The weight of the iron, the weight of the past. I'm sinking to the bottom where I'm free at last. Time of fire. Yeah, you can run for the hills, but the river don't lie. It's waiting for the day you say goodbye. Mississippi ghosts carry me home.
Chase the wind. Got 300 horses under a hood of rust, leaving a trail of silver and dust. The lawman's in the mirror with his lights flashing blue, but he's chasing a man that he never even knew. I'm 1,000 miles gone before it hits the break, living on the edge of a heart-sized day. The highway's an altar and the gasoline's the wine, crossing every limit and every dotted line. And the only God I know is the one in the wheels. I'm riding on an iron horseshoe through the gates of hell, with a story that the living ain't allowed to tell. I'm the king of the dirt, I'm the prince of the road, carrying a mountain in a one-man load. Yeah, the speed is the only thing that sets me free from the man I used to be. Past the roadside diner where the coffee tastes like lead and the way waitress looks like a woman I once with. She didn't recognize the hollow in my eyes, or the way a man withers when his spirit finally dies. I left a $5 bill and a piece of my mind, and left that lonesome town 100 miles behind. There ain't no border, there ain't no wall that can catch a man who ain't afraid to fall. I'm a thunderbolt praying in the midnight sky. Watch me disappear in the blanket of knee. I'm riding on an iron horse through the geese of hell, with a story that the living ain't allowed to tell. I'm the king of the dirt, I'm the prince of the road, carrying a mountain in a one-man load. Yeah, the speed is the only thing that keeps me alive long enough to survive. I'm here, shoot me, babe. Don't look back. Rosses on the highway, fading in the sun, counting all the miles since I started to run. Got a bottle of rye and a heart full of stones, out here in the desert where the tumbleweed blows. The sky is turning black over the ridge. I'm burning down the past, I'm striking the match on the bridge. 'Cause the devil don't deal in silver and gold, he trades in the rust of a broken soul. Lord, I'm riding down a highway that burns into the night, looking for a spark of that redemption light. But there's nothing to trust, just a river of rust. Past a ghost town diner, neon flickering red, hearing all the echoes of the things I never said. There's blood on the clay and a chill in the breeze, it's bringing every outlaw right down to his knees. The shadows getting long in the rearview glass, ain't no way to hide from the sins of the past. 'Cause the devil don't deal in silver and gold, he trades in the rust of a broken soul. Lord, I'm riding down a highway that burns into the night, looking for a spark of that redemption light. But there's nothing to trust, and sorrow, paid my dues in blood. the flood. Yeah, the devil don't deal in silver and gold. He trades in the rust of a broken soul. I'm riding down a highway that burns into the night, bleeding out the dark to find the morning light. And there's nothing to trust. No, there's nothing to trust. Wash it away, wash it all away, nothing but dust. You've been watching us all morning. The corn's turned yellow and the well's gone dry, and a black-winged devil's hanging in the sky, sitting on the clothesline where your white dress hung, singing a song that's never been sung. I buried the dog in the shade of the pine, but his ghost is still barking on the borderline. There's a salt circle drawn around the kitchen door, but the shadows are leaking through the cracks in the floor, and the air smells like sulfur and old rotting hay. Oh, the crow's gonna tell when the soul's gonna go, watching the seeds that we didn't mean to sow. One for a secret and two for a curse, three for a ride in a black painted hearse. Yeah, the winter is coming and the sun's getting pale. Death's got a hammer and he's driving the nail. You're rocking in the chair with a look in your eye, like you're counting the seconds till the spirits arrive. The roof is leaking blood from a hole in the sky, and you don't even blink and you don't even cry. I asked for a savior, but I got a bird, and nevermore is the only thing I heard. The feathers are falling like ash in the snow. There ain't no mercy in the critters we know. God had forgotten this piece of the era, from the moment of death to the moment of burial. Oh, the crow's gonna tell when the soul's gonna go, watching the seeds that we didn't mean to sow out. One for a secret and two for a curse, three for a ride in a black painted hearse. Yeah, the winter's coming and the sun's getting pale. Death's got a hammer and he's driving. nevermore. Next stop, nowhere. I can feel the track shaking under my boots, deep in the earth where the darkness takes roots. 600 tons of cold black steel, rolling on a prayer that I can't even feel. The engineers are scaling with a watch of gold, and he's punching tickets for the young and the old. The whistle is a scream that can tear through the night, blinding your eyes with a pale ghostly light. If you hear that thunder, better say your goodbyes. It's the Iron Reaper coming down the line, drifting through the valley on a stolen time. No breaks for the wicked, no rest for the brave, just a one-way ticket to a rolling grave. Yeah, the coal and the fire is the souls of the damned, into the engine where the spirits are jammed. Past a station in Texas that was buried in sand, where a ghost of a woman held a lamp in her hand. She was waiting for a lover who never returned from the war in the mud where the bridges all burned. The train didn't stop, it just rumbled on through, leaving nothing behind but a shadow of blue. The boiler is bursting, the wheels are aflame. You can't stop the Pharaoh, you can't stop the shame. Brother Midnight Special to the end of the war, where the flags of damnation are finally unfurled. It's the Iron Reaper coming down the line, streaking through the valley on a stolen time. No breaks for the wicked, no rest for the brave, just a one-way ticket to a rolling grave. Yeah, the coal and the fire is the souls of the damned. Next stop, the end. Just a one-way ticket to a rolling grave. Yeah, the coal and the fire is the souls of the damned. Next stop, the end. Iron Reaper, all aboard. Next stop, nowhere. Lord, forgive us, but some sins don't wash out. There's a Bible on the pulpit with a hollowed out core, and a trail of silver coins leading under the floor. The good book is heavy, but the ledger is deep, filled with every dirty secret that the town couldn't keep. The reverend's got a collar that's white as a ghost, while he's drinking to the devil with a Saturday toast. Now the pews are all empty and the candles are dim, and the shadows are singing a funeral hymn. Oh, the fire's getting hungry and the wood's getting dry. There's no mercy in the preacher's ledge. Walking on the sharp side of a broken edge, you can pray for a blessing, you can beg for a sign, but the ink in that book is a bitter red wine. Yeah, the steeple is high, but the basement is low, and we're all going down where the black lilies grow. I saw the deacon's daughter with a bruise on her soul, selling her wedding ring for a bucket of coal, while the saints in the stained glass turn their faces away from the things that we do and the price that we pay. The collection plate's empty, but the coffin is full. Death's got a grip and he's starting to pull. Ropes in the vest and flames on the run. You can't hide your heart from the midnight sun. Every page is a burden, every word is a lie. Watch the holy city burn underneath a dark sky. There's no mercy in the preacher's lady, walking on the sharp side of a broken deed. You can pray for a blessing, you can beg for a sign, but the ink in that book is a bitter red wine. Yeah, the steeple is high, but the basement is low, and we're all going down where the black lilies grow. I'm blessed with the lambs on the road. You can't hide your heart from the midnight sun. Every page is a burden, every word is a lie. Watch the holy city burn underneath the dark sky. There's no mercy in the preacher's ledge, walking on the sharp side of a broken edge. You can pray for a blessing, you can beg for a sign, but the ink in that book is a bitter red wine. Yeah, the steeple is high, but the basement is alive, and we're all going down where the black lilies grow. Burn the book, preacher's ledger.